Hello viewers and welcome back to Survival Challenge on the small farm Farming Simulator 22. I still don't know what to do with the intro or what I'm 100% going for in this series. It is difficult because starting out with hardly nothing, chopping down trees, earning money, getting crops in, or should I say a crop in, harvesting it, can't sell it quite yet, and I need to be doing stuff. I cannot be just skipping until I can actually afford to put stuff into the ground or wait for silage to be done, wait for eggs to be produced. I cannot wait. I need to be doing something. So I have decided to do a massive flip, and that is to do grass in that field. It is a massive turnaround for me, so I need to start off with going into constructions. I don't know where I need to be. I do reckon I need to be in tools. Here we go. A tap. A simple water connection for cleaning your devices and filling water barrels, which is brilliant. It is kind of a shop thing, so I'm going to put it near the shop. I reckon that will do. So I am going to go and clean the harvester, because that is important-ish, per se, because I am selling the harvester. There we go, that'll do. And I guess press R and then spray. Yay, it's a hose pipe, not a pressure washer. So I'm just going to clean the harvester. It's one and only use, unfortunately. So this is going to be sold because I'm doing grass now. It's not needed. I might get it in the future, but that all depends on what is actually going on. I've only got one field, and that's it. If I just keep to the seasonal crops, I will end up kind of losing out on stuff because I have to keep skipping and skipping and skipping and skipping, and it will be ruining, my opinion, it will be ruining the actual series. I need to be doing stuff, not just one thing over and over again once it's time for it. So whilst I am here, I need to get a mulcher. There we go. And I did download this one, which is 1.8 meters, and it only needs 60 horsepower. But we actually have this one, which is the in-game one. It is obviously a little bit cheaper, and it's only 1 meter, and it only needs 12 horsepower. So the 0.8 is £150 extra. And you know what? Yeah, I'll go for this one. Sir, this is the old version and the new one. Obviously, to go with the compact classic vehicles that beginning, and later on in the series I'll get newer stuff, so I'll leave it as old. So I will buy that because I need to mulch the actual field and get it ready for a grass field. And I mean by get it ready as in, I do believe I need to plough the field, and I'm mulching it as well, because if you mulch a field with stalk in it, it actually helps with the bonus yield. But I don't know if I'll ruin it once I've actually started plowing it. So let's lower it and turn this baby on, and let's go ahead and not move. Right, just ignore what just happened. So it is this one I'm getting, and hopefully this works. So buy that. I actually really was positive that this vehicle could actually handle it, even though it's 57 horsepower. It's only 3 horsepower less than what the mulcher needed, and it was flat, and I didn't think that there would be any difficulties. So whoops, I was wrong, but we learn. So that one can't be used, and by the time that it can be used, there won't be any need for it. So I'll stick with the in-game one at the moment. Let's hope and pray this works. The time lapse for this will be pretty big, so I think I'll do half the field and then bring you guys back after I've done half, and then do another time lapse for the rest. Yeah, I reckon that'll do. So, wish me the best of luck, because I cannot keep this in line. Right, so I would say that's about halfway, and this is taking forever. So I don't know how to present this. If I do too many time lapses, it'll just be music. And it keeps stopping because I think these bits, when it goes too dark, where my wheels have gone, it hasn't actually done anything. And normally when I align stuff, I do it to the vehicle, like mirrors, the roof, the wheels, and sometimes they're spout. So I know that I'm in line with something. With this being smaller than the vehicle, I don't know where it's aligning. It's just a little bit bigger to the cab. I've been trying to get the top bit of the cab first and aligned, but that's been difficult. But this is just a long process. I don't want to really cut it because you're missing out. But yeah, are you missing out of this even though I've done half of the field already in the time lapse? So I don't know. But with this taking forever, if this was a bigger mulcher, I think I would have kept it all in. But with this being small, and well, I don't really fancy dragging my videos out that long. I have done in the past, but just never felt right. So I think the appropriate action is for me to do this on my own now and jump cut it to when I have completed the build. And thinking about it, I'm actually going to sell the mulcher because this is the only time I need it now, because this field is going to be a grass field. So there's really no need for a mulcher anymore. So I'll see you when this is done. And the last bit of the mulching is done. And out of curiosity, I did actually go over to this neighbouring field and see where I can actually mulch. Done a little bit of their field, but I could actually cut this grass here. And by looking at it, this grass bit doesn't go as aligned. Same with the field. Some parts are off a bit. Normally, I would try and make this align better. But I've noticed with the train tool, it is difficult. And this bit kind of goes in. Hopefully I've sorted out the edges by cutting the grass on this field. And I noticed it needs liming now. Since I lime it, last time? I can't remember. Or did I just fertilize it? You know, I can't actually remember properly. So, as we discussed, I don't need the mulcher no more. So I make sure I wash it down. I know it's not going to do anything to the sales price. It's just me. I would like to actually sell a clean piece of equipment rather than mucky. I know I've done it in the past, but for this role-playing sake, let's just wash up goods and then sell them. There we go, because we do repaint them or repair them if that is needed. Go. And it does need repairing, but it's not allowing me. So let's sell that off. There we go. Fantastic. That is done now. I need to quickly go over here. There's 2 bags. And that is seed and fertilizer. So let me have a look at plows and subsoilers. Subsoilers it is then. There we go. I should have one installed, which is this one, which is 3 meters long, and this is, wow. Oh, yeah. That's the only one I can actually find what's good enough. And I know I can't run that. So I'm left with in-game, which is 650, or this one, which, yeah, I won't be able to do. So it looks like I am left with this one. In-game. Wow. Okay then, so let's get this, and I believe I will show the first half and then I'll do the other half off camera, because this will take a long time because obviously it is a dinky thing. Here at the field, and let's see how I can actually mark this up. I'm going to do a bit of an overlap, of course, for the edges, make sure that it is done properly. Lower, don't need to do anything, just move, and there we go. Hopefully this actually works. So let's have a look at the map. And here we go. Soil conditions. I am ploughing at the moment, but mulched is there. You can see this entire area has been mulched. Got a bit there which needs rolling. I don't know if that's field 2 or mine. Can't really tell. Ploughing I'm doing. Fertilizer is for later, and obviously this field doesn't need lime. Okay. Needs lime. Why? Oh, hello. Yes, needs lime. Why isn't it coming up on the map? But anyhow, let's continue. I'll get half of this done. have it. Half of the field done. I do apologise, I'm not getting all the field work in this video. It's just, with this being a small implement, it's just going to take forever and it's just going to make the video too long. So yeah, I'll do half on time lapse and then speak to you for a bit, and then the rest I'll do a jump cut. And I will be selling this implement as well. And now I'm getting rid of most of the implements that I'm using, and that is because of usage. The harvester isn't needed because this is the only field that I've got, and it's going to be turned into a grass field, so I don't need a harvester. The mulcher, same reason again. You don't mulch grass, so one time use, and I don't lease on here on this series, so yeah, have to buy things outright. The subsoiler, I do need it, but hopefully by the time I need to plow again, because I have got chaotic plowing on, I'll have a bigger tractor and another field, because yet again it's a grass field. I don't need a plow up a grass field. I only need a plow now, obviously prep it ready for the grass seed, and that's it. No more usage for the subsoiler. Shame really, even though this is an annoying little thing because of the size, it has done its job. When you're first starting out, this will be great as well. And I did mention in the previous episode, or it could have been the other one, I'm recording in bulk, and with this survival challenge is mostly compact equipment to obviously classic antique old styled vehicles that I'll be using, and that means equipment as well. They're the categories that I'm putting everything in. And of course the rules are no leasing, no hiring of workers, and no contracts. Stuff that I started off with at first in this series. Yes, I did have all the sheds, the silo and everything else. I thought that was wrong, so I ended up doing a short clip on one of my episodes. I believe it was the second or third one, where I actually showed the map in its fullest, because when you came back to the survival challenge, the silo was gone, the trailer was gone, the caravan trailer, I mean, not trailer as in what I paid. All I had equipment wise to start off with was trailer. I believe I bought the chainsaw on camera, so it wasn't included in the starting stuff. And I had this tractor to start me off out with, which was perfect. And with this being an actual map with fields already made, specific fields, I start off with a small field. Not a field what I have created, say like No Man's Land, where you buy land and then you create a field, and that can be small to massive to basically whatever you want. And that means when you do a harvest on it or cutting grass, it means you get more. This, I'm stuck with what this field can give me, and that's it. So that's a challenge in itself. And I like it. So I have to think fast on what I'm getting. And that's why I'm buying stuff and then just sending it straight away, because no leasing. And thinking ahead, I don't need anything, because I don't want to put a crop in, do the cultivation, fertilization stages, to end up skipping days on camera or off camera work to make sure I've got something in field, and then have a product on standby to sell it. I would like to actually be doing something each episode. And I think going with grass is going to give me that. I am considering getting rid of baler, but I don't know 100% yet on that, because I might actually find a piece of equipment that allows me to shred bales. I'm thinking of picking up stage at the moment. If we can get a forager which allows me to pick up stuff straight away for cheap, then yeah, don't need the baler because I've got the forager. That'll end up picking up stuff and then putting it in the trailer, then from the trailer it can go in the pit. So yeah, that's basically what my mindset is at the moment for this series. So let me carry on with this small spec and I'll be right back. Well, here you go. A fully ploughed field. Unbelievable. It's awesome. And the map agrees. Still got some like fertilization stuff going over, as well as mulch patches. Even though the grass has been cut, with me going over the grass again with the mulcher, it's classed as mulch instead of cut. So there we go. I believe that should be enough for an episode. Oh yeah, before I forget, I kept 1,000 barley on the floor over there for the chickens. Put the rest of the barley in here. You can see, swimming in barley. There we go. Damage 2%. Oh, okay then. So that's their trailer damage 2%, and I've got 4,286 in there. which is good because that will be sold in December, hopefully at the 1, 2, 3, 3 stage. But at the moment it is 870, so that is definitely going up. So that'll continue going up till December, which is good. And then I need to check on the signage, which is going up 453, and that is January 576. So yeah, not long for that, and then I can sell this lot, which is only 13% cemented, and it is. Do I need to go further? Oh, it doesn't actually tell me how much is actually in there. Okay then. Fair dues. So this field needs liming and the grass putting in. Then it will need rolling. I don't need the cultivator this time, so that can stay there. I'll just need the seeder because it's allowed in only 153 litres in there. I think I will fertilise, then lime the field, so I can actually use up what's in here, which is all good. So let's go ahead and sell this. So I'll give it a lean. There we go. Here we are. There. Wow, that's actually quite quick. But it's only a dinky thing, but look at that paint damage. It's after one use. Right, you know what, Massey Ferguson? You need a clean as well. Look at that mist. I think it only works if there's mist actually coming off whatever you're washing. Then you know it's working. There's no mist, not working. Wow, I've got a clean tractor now. There we go. I'm not selling it quite yet. Even though if I do sell it, I'll have enough for another tractor. Well, do I actually do that though? There you go. You can go there. And let's go ahead and see about you. Wow! That paint damage is kind of maddening. Really? There we go. Sell you. So, if I do sell the Massey Ferguson, let's put about another 100 onto that. So that is 27,500 odd. No, 600 odd. Yep, math's not working today, so yeah, I could possibly do that. It will get me another tractor, but I'm left with nothing. Absolutely nothing. All I have to wait for is eggs to sell the barley. It looks like I have to go on to MudHub and try and find a bale shredder if I go that route. If I go the other route, I need to find a forager and a windrower. Oh, groovy. I just have to do the right things at the right time to bring profit in. I just have to wait for stuff be able to be sold, and then I can actually progress a little bit more. Well, anyways, this is of course the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I need to wash myself. Oh, I actually thought that would send mist around me. But anyhows, yes indeed, this is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one, where we see the fate of this lovely Massey Ferguson tractor. Bye for now.